We have a wasp.
Oh, it's so bright. Oh, there it is.
I know.
Hello. Oh my gosh, it feels like it's been forever since we've done this.
I know. Kind of feels a little weird.
It does. All right. I'm making sure we're going live. Oh, there we are. Well, hello, everybody. It is so good to be back.
Yeah.
It has been a minute, almost a whole month.
I know.
So welcome, everybody. So we want to just share with you what we've been up to.
Mm-hmm.
We have been busy on the road with some shows. Hey, Valera. We have been busy on the road and doing shows. Hey, Katrin. Hey, Megan. Hey, Beth. We've got a lot on Instagram today. So, oh my gosh, I'm like, I don't even know where to start. There's so much to talk about.
I know. I mean, yeah.
So we've done 3 shows since we saw you last. We have.
Wow. Okay.
We did Dallas, DFW Fiberfest. Had a great show. So good to see so many people. And then the next weekend we were in Virginia for the Shenandoah Fiberfest. We were riding shotgun with Hurricane Helene. It was a little scary. It was rainy. Actually, we were good until we got to about Tennessee.
Yeah.
And then it was rain.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, it was like, just a constant rain.
Just on that morning, well, like into the afternoon a little bit. Yeah. But the show was great.
It was great.
Yeah,
it was beautiful. The first day
weather.
was actually a little warm.
Mm-hmm.
We had a little mishap in setting the tent up.
It was very windy.
It was windy. And so we have a double tent and we were getting it set up, trying to figure out where to put it and everything. And there were some ladies beside us and they were putting their tent up. They were a little ahead of us. Yeah. And we have a double tent and we were putting the tent up. And I mean, I knew the wind was picking up the tent and I was like, I'm going to go and I didn't say anything to Emily, but I was like, I'm going to go to the truck and get the steaks.
Yeah.
Well, then I heard the ladies like, oh no. And I turned around and looked and the tent was
like, had flipped over.
It was upside down. Emily was on the ground.
I was on the ground.
I was like, what are you doing? She's like, it knocked you down. And so we got it put back up. I think some poles broke. And it's laying right here in front of us. We're going to get it popped out.
Have to do some repairs.
I hope we can fix
Judy
it.
thinks she can fix it.
I think. So then the ladies beside us, they had stakes in the ground with ratchet straps. Mm-hmm. And then was like, look, they got ratchet straps. And I was like, yeah. And so we used like the little metal stakes that comes with the tent. Yeah. I was like, this is not going to hold.
Not with that wind.
And I was like, and so we already looked and we knew where the show was. There was no Walmart. And so I Googled hardware store and a True Value came up. And I was like, oh, I know True Value has it. True Value has everything. Yeah. And I was like, okay, Emily, I'm going to True Value and I'm going to go get us some straps and stuff. She's like, good.
Hurry.
So I went and got stakes, ratchet strap. I got a big old mallet hammer.
Yes. Where is that?
In my truck.
Okay.
And so, hey, Deborah. And so we got back and strapped it down to the ground. And the ground was kind of rocky and stuff. So you'd have to move the stakes a little bit. But we got it staked down. And Emily's like, I don't think we should leave the yarn in the booth tonight. I was like, yeah, I don't think so either. No. So we got the tent put down and we came in early the next morning. And let me tell you, I think we put that booth together faster than we've ever.
I know. Yeah.
We did it in 3 hours. And it takes a while because I'm like, oh, let's put this here. Let's put this there. Yeah. But we got in there and we were like,
did.
But luckily, the trailer was parked.
Oh yes, that was nice.
We were able to park the trailer behind the tent and get to
It
everything
was
really
right
quick.
there.
So that was good. But anyway, we had a great show. It didn't rain after we set our tent up. It was warm. The weather was nice. It didn't start raining until teardown. And it wasn't
and
raining. It was just a mist.
Yeah. So we did really, really well.
Yeah.
So,
And it was great to be on the East Coast and get to see so many of our customers, people coming in the booth. We got to see Sandy again. She came by with her husband. It's always so nice to see our people.
yes, I know. Tony.
Yes,
Yes.
Tony came by. We saw her in Kentucky.
Yeah.
So yeah, so great to see so many of our people. Great show. We had fun. I think we'll do it again next year.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what we ate that weekend.
We really didn't. Remember we went and did the little Walgreens charcuterie thing?
No, we did.
We were full.
Because we had lunch, a big lunch.
Yeah.
We had they had a grilled cheese vendor at the show.
It was really good.
And so and I was like stuffed. I was like, I cannot eat. I have to tell y'all, I watched this thing about the things you eat.
Oh yes. Don't watch it.
Yeah. But I've been like really, so I was having, I have, what is that on my face?
Rosacea.
I have rosacea. I couldn't think what it's called. I have rosacea on my face. And it was spreading down into my neck and it was getting really, really bad. And so I went, but I've been like just trying to study like what was triggering it. And the only thing I can really figure is the heat and the sun was triggering it. But I felt like maybe it was food or something because I've been kind of dieting and just working out and exercising and eating more protein and stuff. So I just really didn't know what was triggering it. So so I was watching this show and it was talking about eating more plants and not a whole lot of red meat and stuff. And so I've been kind of trying to eat more vegan. Not like all the time.
Right.
But just being more conscious about the things that I've been eating. And we've had some really great meals lately.
Yeah. In
Dallas,
those salads.
We ate vegan. And I had the salad and it had gold beets on it. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Yeah. I got home and I found some gold beets at Kroger's the other day. And this weekend I have a thing I'm going to, and I'm going to make, and y'all are probably going, yuck, but beet hummus.
I've had the red beet hummus. It's very good. I love it.
Yeah.
I guess they're red. Are they red or purple?
But I gave you some of my beets out of my salad, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were good.
The salad had gold beets. It had watermelon. What else? Oh my gosh.
Did it have avocado?
No. That was the other salad that I ate when we were in Memphis this weekend.
Okay.
That had avocado. But anyway, it's always like, when we go into a show, we're like, okay, what did we eat when we were here before?
I know.
But I can't even remember what we ate. Oh, we went and had, we went to an Italian place and we had crab pizza.
That's right. Yes.
We had New
England.
We
had that the day we were setting up. So we went and ate and then.
Yeah. So anyway, we had a great time at Shenandoah and we toured in and came home the next day. And then this past weekend, which was the next weekend after Shenandoah, we did a trunk show in Memphis. There was a new yarn shop, Stitching Supply. We had a great time there.
We did.
Yes. And we got to see so many of our local peeps, and that was fun. And we went and ate at a place called Houston's. We had salad there.
We had salads there too.
That was really good. I had a tuna salad.
Yeah.
And so it was tuna that it was mainly raw. It was like cooked, like just on the outside.
Right.
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
Yeah.
What did you have?
I had that Asian noodle salad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was very good too.
Yeah, that was good. So anyway, we've been busy doing shows and we've got home, and unfortunately SAF has been canceled, and that's a show we do in Asheville, North Carolina every year. I'm sad that we're not going to do the show, but I understand. And I just keep seeing all of the tragedy and the destruction and everything that has happened. And then the last hurricane that just hit a couple nights ago that hit Florida.
Yeah.
So much destruction. So everybody that has been going through all of this, like my heart is like, I'm just always thinking of these people.
Yes.
Just I can't even imagine. Sometimes we think whatever we're going through, we have it so bad. We really have no idea how bad.
Yeah.
So we are not going to be at SAF. And it's been really sweet. So many of our customers have been reaching out to us going, hey, why don't you come to this yarn shop or this or that? And it has been so sweet. Everybody is trying to find us a place to go that weekend. But we've just kind of decided that we're going to stay at home all month. Emily has not got to see her grandbaby in a month.
I get to see him next weekend. I'm so excited. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Do I need to plug it in?
I thought I did. You know what? Hold on right here. I just didn't plug it up.
Okay. We got to play.
All right. Can y'all hear me? I accidentally turned the microphone off. Just message if you can hear us. I think we're good.
I think so.
So anyway, we got back and yes, we do still have the Zoom meeting every Tuesday night. Hey, Margie.
Hey.
Good. Our sound is back.
Okay.
Okay, good. Hey, Jenny.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, so we got back and this week we have just been kind of going through our carts. We have a lot of changes that we are making. We are discontinuing a few of our yarn bases. We have some new stuff coming. And so we're making room. We're getting ready for our next big show, which is SoCal in Pomona. I am so excited.
Me too.
So we're making a lot of changes. I am working on a new website. I'm so excited. It's looking great. And so that's kind of what I've been doing this week. I can't wait to show y'all. And there's just a lot of great things coming. There is a new pattern coming out using our yarn. We can't tell you who or what or show you or anything, but it is so exciting. So exciting. So what we have done is we've marked a few bases down. We've marked our posh down, and it is in, like if you go to the home page and go and click on, like go down to the bottom where it'll say collections, it'll say on sale. There in the on sale is our key worsted. We are marking down our key worsted because we are getting a new worsted that is 100% merino. We're also getting a non-super wash.
That's right.
I don't know exactly what we're going to be getting before the end of this year, but there are going to be a lot of new stuff that's going to be coming for next year. But we are marking down the key worsted. It is there on the on sale tab. All that you see is all that we have left. So if you want it, you better get it.
That's right.
And get it this weekend because we are doing something really fun. At the bottom of the screen on our website is a thing that says rewards. And if you've not ever signed up for the rewards, you are totally missing out. We give you 5 points per dollar. For every dollar that you spend, you get 5 points. So if you spend $100, you get 500 points. Those 500 points add up, and then you can cash them. So those 500 points is worth $5. That is huge. That is great. But guess what we did for this weekend? We have doubled the points. So now when you place an order this weekend and it ends Sunday night, when you place an order, you're going to get 10 points for every dollar.
Mm-hmm.
So if you spend $100, you're going to get $10 in rewards. So to make sure that you get that, you go down to the bottom of their website and it'll see a little tab and it will say rewards. Click on it, make sure you're signed up, and then you use your email that you place orders with.
Right.
And then you can save. Also, and I didn't talk to you about this because you were downstairs. Also, you know what today is? It is Friday.
Oh, that's right.
It is Friday. So what do we do on Friday? We have a sale.
Yes.
So typically our Friday discount is 10%. Well, I just made a decision and it is 15%.
Nice.
15% this weekend. It will not apply to the on sale tab, but everything else that's in our website is 15% off. Plus, you get double points. This is such a great deal. So, shop our website. You can order any of the yak, any of our sock, our DK, all of the bases that we show right now on our website is the Lux Sock, Lux DK, Monster,
Nimbus,
and Mohair the Nimbus. That's it.
That is our yak.
And then our yak.
Yeah.
That is the only 4 bases we are showing right now. We have taken a lot off. We will be taking our sport weight off. Probably, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
It will be before the end of the year.
Yes, and there's not a lot left in sport. So like if you go to something, and we're not dying anymore. So if sport doesn't show up in the colorway that you want, we don't have any.
Right.
So
we are discontinuing our sport base. We did not mark it down yet. We will do that probably later. We just didn't want to completely wipe out because we do have a show that we're doing in Birmingham, and so we don't want to just sell everything and not have everything.
Right.
So go ahead and go get that and shop. We have been busy. I have cast on a new project.
I'm so excited.
It's right here.
Yeah.
Do you want to? Do we want to show what we're doing first? Let's show what we're doing since we have this out.
Okay. Yeah.
So we have a new cotton. It is called Natchez. We are going to start adding Natchez in all of our gemstone colors. For the last couple of shows, we've had our Natchez in a fade, and people are loving it. They're like, okay, I want this in like 5 skeins, and so anyway, that is going to be staying, and we will start getting a whole cart full of that.
Yes.
But I've been wanting to make a sweater, but I get so hot with this sweater.
Now that we have cotton.
Yes. Now that we have cotton, I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's not so hot. So I have cast on a cardigan. Because when we were at Dallas, this lady came into the booth and she was talking about, she does a lot with cotton. She's in Texas and it's hot there. And so she was like, I use this, and she was showing me this designer. And I've actually had this pattern saved in my Ravelry, and it is called the Ripple Jacket. And I see Emily has her iPad loaded, and I should have done the same thing. Oh, okay, there it is. It's called the Ripple Jacket, and it is by Hinterum Stein. I'm probably not saying that right. I'm probably butchering it. Van Hinterum Stein. But let me show you how much I've got done. So you hold 2 fingering double, and it's really kind of cool the way that this is put together. It's like pieces that you work, and then you have to put on to a cable or whatever, and then you keep on joining. And so this is the collar right here. This is the collar, and this is the back piece, and this is the shoulder here. And so, and then it says, that I have to put it on, to put my live stitches on a cable, or, what are those tubes called?
Oh, who's the designer again? Because all these came up.
Interim.
Let me see. What's the name?
Right here. VON.
VON
HIN.
HIN
TERM.
TERM.
Yeah, try that.
Is that right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Don't want it to change.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It is called the Ripple Jacket. But so now that I've got all of this done, now I have to, and so it said put your live stitches on a cable. Well, I didn't have any cables at home, so I've just put them on needles. I have all these needles going. And so
kind of funny.
I know I got to pick all these stitches up and just start knitting.
Mm-hmm.
So it is so soft. So soft.
It looks so good. So really nice and even stitches. Good job.
And so the pattern said a needle size 7 or 8, and cotton doesn't have a whole lot of give when you're knitting. But this is 50% cotton and 50% merino, and so I could tell when I was doing my swatch that it was not tight like cotton. And so I actually went down to get gauged to a size 6.
Okay.
But I did my swatch, and my swatch looked amazing.
Yes.
Looked amazing. So that is what I am working on, and I'm going to, so this is sapphire. And so because it's 50% cotton, the cotton does not dye, and it stays white. And so it looks kind of like a heathered.
I love it.
It looks really good. So I'm going to be making my jacket with this, and then I'm going to get me like a white
t-shirt, like
a shell, what do you call those things?
We just looked it up the other day. Well, how come we can't remember?
Just like a white shorts, or like a sleeveless top.
Yeah.
And wear with it. So I'm so excited. And then with some blue jeans.
Yes, that'll look really good.
But the thing that's so weird is you're working from 2 balls of yarn.
Yeah.
And you're always having to.
You're holding it double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what have you been working on?
So I started on the Bennett Sisters shawl, and I'm using our yak fingering. This colorway is the tourmaline. So I don't know if you can see. So I just started. So let me show you the picture on here, because it is
it's so cute.
So that is the shawl. So you have one section you start with, and it's just all garter stitch. So I just started on the second section. So you have some stockinette that you pick up just at the end, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger. I like it. Kind of keeps it interesting. You have to move your stitch marker every, to add. And then I'll add mohair on the third section. So
you're using tourmaline and the yak, and then the mohair is Euclase.
Yes.
Right.
So I can't wait. I think that's what gets me wanting to keep going, because it's not like a super, it's mostly just knitting.
Yeah.
So it's a good TV, you have something to do every now and then. But anyway, I love the edging.
Somebody came into our booth at Shenandoah and was getting on to do that, and we looked it up. So there's 2 Bennett sister shawls. What is this designer's name?
This one is Lindsay Fowler.
Lindsay Fowler. So there's 2. If you look that up, it's called the Bennett Sister Shawl. There's 2 shawls by that name, and this one is by Lindsay Fowler, if you go to look it up.
Yeah.
But this will be at our next booth
It's
at our
so
show.
soft.
I know. I love
love
working
it.
with the yak. I love working with the yak.
So
And then you cast on a sock.
I did.
I cast on a sock when
Poor
we were
Judy.
at Virginia. And when we were leaving out of the hotel the next morning, it was raining and I was running to the truck and my ball of yarn fell out of my backpack and got snagged on something and broke. My sock was still in the bag, but my ball of yarn is
We didn't know that
gone.
yeah.
And I didn't know until I got
And
home.
I didn't really understand her because like she's just like I said, oh well you can just attach it. And she goes, no, the whole ball of yarn is gone. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you can attach that.
No. Okay, let's see your sock.
So this is my sock. I did it with our our August minis. And it's called the Sprocket sock. So I just now getting to the heel. So y'all pray for me because this is usually my quitting point.
You gotta do it.
I know. So anyway, this is Sprocket sock. And they have a sweater now.
Really?
Yeah. I was just when I looked it up because I knew I wanted to do this with the minis, with our mini set. So
Yeah, I had already done my heel. I was
I know.
headed to my toe on my sock, and it's like I have that at home, but I'm like, you know what? Anyway,
It'll wait.
I just was like, okay, whatever. Okay, so we've talked about yarn. We've talked about what we're working on. What we haven't talked about is our Halloween box. Our Halloween box shipped out the last week in September was before we headed to Shenandoah.
Yes.
Have y'all seen the new Laura Dubrat's shawls? I haven't.
No.
I'll have to go and check it out. Yes, we have done several of Laura's patterns, and so Laura is Emma's Yarns. That is Emma's mom.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So I'll go and check that out. Our Halloween box, oh my gosh, we've been getting so many messages and so many messages of people just saying, I can't wait. I've opened up everything.
I know. I know.
You know, because you're supposed to open up something every
Every
day. The yarn for the Halloween box, which was called a bag, what is it? A bag of tricks for a yarn goddess. The first few days was yarn for yarn for our for our Mr. Knit Along. It was Telly Bean.
Mm-hmm.
She has a Halloween mystery knit along, and so these are all of the colors that she used, and these are the colors that all of the people that was in the Halloween box got. And I was asking people on Knit Night the other night if anybody's cast on. I don't think they have. Day 5, everybody got a t-shirt, and to keep up with the theme of the mystery knit along, which is called Witch's Brew, there's a whole lot of things that is witch themed, and here's our t-shirt. It says, I'm a good witch until I run out of yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's been like messages, oh my gosh, the t-shirt's the best. And we've been wearing this at our last couple shows, and everybody's like,
I love your t-shirt.
When we were at Virginia, somebody was taking a picture of your bag. They were like, yeah. So we do have a few left. I have not added them to the website. We also have some of the t-shirts from last year.
Yes.
And I need to get that put on the website. Remind me. Well, I can't remind you tomorrow. We're not going to be here tomorrow. But I will get that added to the website. There's only maybe 3 or 4 of these extra ones left. I think I ordered one of each size to make sure that. So I will get that added to the website. And we did have it at some of our shows, and people were buying them also. Yeah. So I don't know. I think we still have some more in the box. Okay. I don't think that that's the only one. This one is a size.
That's a large.
A large. Mm-hmm. So I know we have a large. So if you want this, you better like send me a message and say, I want that. Super cute, super cute. All right.
So that was
that was
day
day 5
7.
through 6. Day 7 was a coffee mug, and we don't have any extras. And the coffee mug was a cauldron, and it says Witch's Brew on the coffee
Mm-hmm.
mug. Day 8 was chapstick.
Yes.
Everybody loves chapstick. Look,
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh my goodness. We were at a show, the last show that we were at. She had one in each one of her back pockets. I'm like, Judy. And I don't know, like one's in her knitting bag, one's
I
just
have
probably
chapstick
at the register. I
everywhere.
mean, she has it everywhere.
I mean, like I've
So,
become I go to bed at nighttime with chapstick, and I wake up in the middle of the night and I have to put chapstick on sometimes.
oh
Like when we're in our
my.
hotel, we'll always have chapstick at the nightstand
Yep.
because um,
Mm. Day 9.
was a witch's hat stitch marker, and it was so
Mm-hmm.
cute. It had like a little
It
gemstone
was
on it.
very cute. We don't have any more. We didn't keep one. Day 10 was a wooden pumpkin.
That is today. No, that was yesterday.
Yes, that was yesterday.
So it is a wooden pumpkin, and on the back we say "Happy Fall, y'all. Love, Jems."
Yes.
And it's really cute. It was really cute.
Like a little like cut out wooden pumpkin. So, um,
Day 11 is candy. I'm not going to tell you what kind of candy in case you have not opened, but
that's
today
right.
is candy.
It's candy. Finally,
candy.
That's our the first piece of candy.
Day 12, the thing that is going out tomorrow, Emily and I made those.
We did.
It was a kit.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
And they're all random and different.
Yeah.
So
Nobody's is going to be the same.
nobody's is going to be the same, but we made them. If they break, like,
It's not our fault.
Emily made it. But yes, so tomorrow. But yeah, so many people have been like going, oh well, I opened everything. I just couldn't wait. So much fun. But if you missed out on the Halloween box and you're like, oh, I knew I should have ordered it.
Mm-hmm.
Our Advent is still on the website. You cannot get any kind of discounts on the Advent. But it is called 12 Days in the Life of a Yarn Goddess, and we are working on those. We have not dyed the yarn yet, but we were going to start dyeing it in the next couple of weeks and start working on getting those boxes ready. So you still have time to order the Advent.
Mm-hmm.
It is called 12 Days in the Life of a Yarn Goddess. You get 12 50-gram hanks.
Yes.
And then there will be lots of great goodies, and it starts so it is the 12 days of Christmas box, and so it will start on Christmas Day. So get that ordered. You don't want to miss out on that either, because like it's going to have some really great stuff. We love doing our boxes, and we probably went overboard on the Halloween box, and it's always my fault, I'm sure.
That's okay. It's so much fun. I do have to rein her back a little bit, but it is fun. I like it too. So
yeah. All right. What else? Also, I have to tell you, my church has asked me to help spearhead a hat, scarves, and mitten drive. We do mission work in Africa, and you wouldn't think it, but it is cold in Africa. Way much colder for a longer period of time. Like this summer when I went to Mexico to do my mission work, there was another team the next week went to Africa, and they were wearing jackets. It was cold.
I saw that, yeah.
So my church is doing a drive for knitted hats, mittens, and so I'm kind of spearheading that up and going to be doing a local campaign. And so if you're like wanting to knit or crochet and you don't have nobody to crochet for, you are welcome to crochet, all these hats and stuff for us. We're going to be packaging them up and sending them to Africa November 24th. So you can just ship them here, and you can use whatever yarn you want, anything from your stash, whatever, I don't care, just something that will be able to keep children, adults warm.
Yeah.
And so if you need my address, it is on the website. It is 1370 Culkin I would thank you and appreciate it so much. So I am so excited about that. What else?
That's it.
We have just been busy around here in the shop getting a lot of things done. Today I had Grandparents' Day at school. My granddaughter is in K4. It was so exciting. I asked her, I was like, where do you sit? And she showed me where she sits. And she's oh my gosh, they're just growing so fast. I was talking to a lady this afternoon on the phone, and she was trying to call me while we were at Grandparents' Day, and I called her afterwards, and I was like, I'm sorry, I was at Grandparents' Day. And she was like, I have a new grandbaby. It's a week old.
Oh,
and
know.
So so exciting. And that was today. But and yours is 3 months old.
3 months old yesterday. He's getting so big. And Ronnie called me this morning. She goes, Mom, he laughed. And I'm like, he did? She goes, yes. So it has something to do with Chris's mustache.
Oh, no.
I think maybe, like, you know, he was just, like, playing with him really. I don't know. Maybe it tickled his cheek or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, anyway, so I can't wait to see him.
Yeah. So we've got a tent we've got to fix. We got to get that out next week and fix. Oh, and when we got back from, excuse me, when we got back from Dallas, that was a couple weeks ago, and we came in and we didn't unload, but we came in and Emily went to the bathroom, and right up here.
Oh, yes.
We have a glass, and I didn't put this in when I bought the house. It was like that. We have a glass bathroom sink.
Like it's the blue glass.
It's a blue.
The countertop, and then the bowl sink that sits on top of the countertop.
We came in and blue glass was everywhere. Luckily, when we leave, we turn the water off to the building. And so Emily was like, oh my gosh. And so, like I said, luckily the water was turned off. But then, so it's just kind of like hanging. And so we got one valve turned off and we can't turn the other one off. So I went, and I think it was laying right here. I went to Home Depot because, so one of the valves, you can't turn it off. I think it's laying right here.
Okay.
It is right there. And we can't turn the valves off. So I went and bought a valve to replace it. And Emily said, we could do this.
We can do it. We don't need to get a plumber.
So we got a valve, and I'm going to try to replace it. But then I picked out a sink and a cabinet from Home Depot this week. And so I'm going to go pick it up this weekend. And we're going to try to be plumbers. If not, I might have to call one.
We're not going to call a plumber. We don't need no plumber.
Oh, Emily.
We know. We can do it.
She's like, we can watch YouTube. So
yeah.
I was just probably having to end up calling a plumber because I need one at my house too.
Well,
my kitchen
maybe
sink,
you can get a deal.
My kitchen sink is stopped up. But anyway, we have just been, oh my gosh, just, you know, when we found out about SAF being canceled, I mean, it's like, this is our life. This is what we do. We go from show to show to show, and then we try to make it in between. And then when, you know, anytime like a small business, and I know like for the small businesses there, I can't even imagine the people that's lost their house, they've lost their job, like trying to pay your bills. But like when you do a show, and I mean, and SAF has been great for us. SAF was great last year. And now we're not going to have that. And so you get home and you're like, now what do we do?
We got to brainstorm.
So we've come up with some pretty exciting things. And I'm really excited to really start unveiling those ideas. You know, we have Christmas yarn coming.
We do.
We do have Christmas yarn. We have decided last year we didn't dye our Christmas yarn until the 1st of December.
Right. It will be dyed next week.
Yes. And so we have some exciting things with that. So this week has just been really kind of low key. And just trying to work on things. My son and his wife are going to be out of town next week, and I'm going to be helping out with the grandbabies. So I'm going to be kind of in and out next week, helping babysit them while their parents are gone. But I do intend to get all of the Christmas yarn done.
I'm so excited
next year.
Judy came up with a great plan. It's like it's gonna look so good.
So be on the lookout for that. All right. Is that it?
I think that's it.
I know I should have wrote it down. I know.
We said that the other day, and then we were even talking about it this morning, and then we still didn't write it down.
Oh, I know. There is a new fiber festival that is happening in Chattanooga. It is January 31st, February 1st, and 2nd. Well, actually, our setup is on the 31st.
Okay.
February 1st and 2nd is a new show happening in Chattanooga. We have applied. We've already been accepted.
We're
so excited. We have a triple booth. And there's not ever been a show in Chattanooga. And somebody was actually asking us the other day about it. If there was a lady in the store.
That's right. Yes.
She was like, do y'all ever come to Chattanooga? So she's from Chattanooga.
Oh, wow.
So February 1st and 2nd, put it on your calendar. Come see us. So our January, February, March is going to be pretty busy because in January, the last week of January, is Oxford Fiber Festival here in Mississippi. The next weekend is Chattanooga. And then February 20th, 21st, and 22nd is the Fiber Festival here in Vicksburg. It is Fiber Fun in the SIP.
Yeah.
It is going to be Mardi Gras themed. I'm so excited. I've been working on the classes. There was a few more teachers that submitted late proposals. It's totally okay. I said it was okay. So I'm working on that and getting that ready to hopefully go live next week. So we would love if you came to Vicksburg and hang out with us in February. Then March 14th and 15th, we're going to be at Raleigh, North Carolina for the Carolina Fiber Fest.
And then it just gets crazy after that.
It does. And we're going to H&H Americas. That is May 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. In Illinois. It is a wholesale show. We've never done H&H. I've heard so much great stuff. And I was talking with a lady this afternoon about what all we're supposed to do. And so it's like a wholesale show where yarn shops can come and shop. They can see all of dyers, what they offer. And so we will have all of our new yarn bases at that show. We're so excited. It's going to be huge. So we have a lot of great things that are in store for us. And I cannot believe it's the end of the year already.
I know.
The end of the year is here, and I just cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Also, we are going to be doing a trunk show, and we haven't confirmed it exactly, but we were going to be doing a trunk show in Fairhope, Alabama at Southern Twist Yarns. They reached out to us. We've had a lot of yarn shops reaching out to us lately about doing trunk shows, but that may be the 1st of December, the first weekend. Emily is double checking her calendar.
I'm like, I don't know why that's just sticking out. I got to figure that out. I don't know what that is.
I'll just have to leave you at home by yourself because I'm going to the beach.
I know, right?
In December. Just be watching. Make sure that you're following us on Instagram, Facebook, to see all the things and everywhere we're going to be. But we have a busy year coming up.
So, I think that's. I can't think of anything else.
We do have some of our Luxe sock that we are gradually adding to the clearance. So just be checking on that on sale tab. One thing that our new website is going to be doing, it has a countdown on the website, and we can do flash sales.
Nice.
And so that is going to be something that we're going to be doing every week, where we will be updating the website, probably like on Friday of every week. That's something that we're going to try to start doing. So this new website does the flash sales, and it does a countdown to telling you when everything is going to go live. And so everything will still be on the website, but we're doing some things different. We're just going to be doing a lot of things different coming into the next year, because we are getting busier and busier. And sometimes we'll have a colorway on the website and somebody will order and we don't have any of that in stock.
Right.
So we're marking a lot of stuff down. So just be checking on that on sale tab so you don't miss out. Because as soon as we posted the key worsted, somehow or another people saw it and we were getting orders. Like there was one order that came in for $200. She bought 10 skeins of the worsted. It's $20 a piece. The key worsted is $20 a piece.
Yes.
And the posh is also $20. So go check that out. And don't forget, we do have a 15% discount all weekend. You use code Friday, and you'll get 15% off. And our rewards are double points this weekend only. Monday morning, I will be changing that back to 5 points per dollar. Right now, it is double points. It is 10 points a dollar. So make sure to get all of your orders in this weekend to get double points. And it really does add up, because I can't tell you how many times we'll get an order and it'll show where somebody has used $100.
I know.
$60, $80, $100, and you can save that up and use it for your Advent or whatever.
Yes.
So, all right. I think that's it.
Yep, I think so.
Thanks for joining in today. I hope y'all have an amazing weekend. I have a busy weekend this weekend.
And it's going to be so pretty and nice.
Yeah.
So, all right.
And and every Tuesday night we have knit night. We're still doing that every Tuesday night. And I always say, like, the ladies, and we were actually talking with them like Tuesday night about like things that we've got going on. Like, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And I'm like, I call them on board.
Yeah.
We're bored. So, all right, I'm going to really go this time. I'm starting to get hoarse.
You are.
I'm like, da, 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 da. All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye, everyone.